a driving experience that matches a preferred difficulty level. Opening bracket previous group, global assists presets, 1 of, suggested line, global assists presets, suggested line, 2 of 13, braking, 3 of 13, value selector, ABS on, 3 of 4. Use the J and L keys to navigate the following text by chapters. Throttle, 4 of 13, steering, 5 of 13, value select, allow manual steering into pit, 6 of 13, traction control, 7 of 13, value selector, stability control, 8 of 13, shifting, 9 of 13, driving assist, button, pit entry assist, braking, accessibility, gameplay and HUD, 3 of, audio, 4 of 12, run benchmark, 1 of 9, button, use a predetermined, run benchmark, 1, dynamic render quality, anisotropic, performance target, 3 of 19, value select, anisotropic filtering, 4 of 19, ray tracing quality, 5 of 19, cubemap reflection quality, 9 of, ray tracing quality, RTAO quality, RTGI, shadow quality, cubemap, car model quality, car model quality, car livery quality, windshield reflection, mirror shown in, particle effects track texture particle of, motion blur quality, 17 of 19, motion blur in cockpit, lens flare quality, car livery lens flare quality, video options. Do you want to accept these changes? Car RTAO quality, 6 of, video calibration, set, brightness, slider, 50, move the slider until the black Forza logo just disappears. We recommend tuning your TV setting. 100, 0, 50, 0, 53, 57, 56. Opening bracket preview, controller, 8 of 12, layout, 1 of 23, value selector, default layout 1, 1 of 16, select which control layout to use. Opening bracket previous group, closing bracket next group, are reset to default, escape, advanced controller, 9, keyboard, language, 11 of 12, English, 5 of 20, button, confirm save, and apply your, OK. Initial setup, narrator, off, 1 of 2. Narrator, 1 of 7, narrator, 1 of 7, on, op, settings, 1, settings, driving assists, 1 of 12, minimum, lightest, lightest, minimum, light, suggested line, full, off, braking only, 2 of 3, braking, 3 of 3, suggested, brake, throttle, steering, 5 of, traction, track limits style, 13, markers, ribbon, 2 of 2. Left bumper previous group, right bumper, gameplay and HUD, display, video options, do you want to accept these changes? 5th, run benchmark, video options, do you want to accept, run benchmark, 1 of 9, dynamic render quality, high, lens flare quality, 19 of, confirm save, and apply your changes, save, 1 of 3.
We gather at iconic cathedrals of speed, united by passion, driven by competition. We bond over every challenge, celebrate every second found, and discover who we are at the limit. Welcome to a new era of motorsport. Welcome to Forza.
Loading. Loading.
Valley is the perfect track to put the new Corvette E-Ray through its paces. It's not a race. You won't be alone out there, so keep an eye out for traffic.
Complete 1 practice lap.
The race line is your optimal path on track. When it's blue, be on the gas. When it's red, hit those brakes.
Driver. Press Y button to rewind. Press Y button to rewind.
Brake before the turn. Coast through it, then accelerate as you exit.
Rewinding. Rewinding. Rewind done. Complete 1 practice lap. Press Y button to rewind.
Brake before the turn. Coast through it, then accelerate as you exit.
Chase near. Press Y button to rewind. Press Y button to rewind.
Experiment with the different views from inside and outside the car to best see down the track.
Press Y button to rewind. Press Y button to rewind. Y button to rewind. Press Y button to rewind. Lap 1 dirty, 2 minutes 57.623 seconds.
That's just a taste of a typical practice session with light traffic. Now let's see what the final laps of an endurance race is like against a full field of competition. Next stop, Hakone, Japan.
Loading. Loading.
Plenty of laps behind us and only a couple more to go. Just one last pit stop for fresh tires, and he'll be in a great position for the final push. Track is clear to the left. Get on it.
Finish the race. Press Y button to rewind. Press Y button to rewind. Lap 19 dirty, 1 minutes 24.079 seconds. Y button to rewind. Press Y button to rewind. Y button to rewind. Lap 20 dirty, 1 minute 19.816 seconds. Loading. Loading.
From open practice runs to thrilling wheel-to-wheel races, that's just a small sample of what's ahead. Ready to begin your motorsport journey?
Driver customization, bot, narrower shoulders, wider shoulders.
You can come back later to try something else or to check out what's new.
Sharp turns gray, 15, slip, vines, slip, sharp turns red, slip, vines gray, vines teal, vines gray, speed metal red, 9, speed metal blue, speed metal black, slipstream 10, sharp turns, slip, sharp, seeing stars pink, seeing stars gray, vines blue, speed metal red, speed metal vines red, 23 of 20, vines teal, vines gray, vines pink, vines gray, 21 of 24, loading.
A car's journey, from the showroom floor to the winner's circle, is the culmination of 1,000 little decisions. Every part, every detail, all carefully chosen by great builders who know what it takes to push a car past its perceived limitations, to find that extra tenth of a second, and in the process, create something that is a unique extension of themselves. Your car's journey begins here. To become a Builders' Cup champion, you'll need to outsmart and outbuild your opponents before battling it out wheel to wheel on race day.
For our first series, we have a few cars for you to choose from. Each is a great starting point for you to build, so pick the one that speaks to you.
STI S209, 2019, Mustang GT, Ford, 2000, STI, Civic Type R, Honda, 2000, STI S209, Subaru, Mustang GT, Ford, STI S209, Mustang GT, STI S209, Subaru, 2019. Left stick change car, A button select. Mustang GT, Ford, STI S209,
The Ford Mustang is the original pony car and an American icon. This GT model is both beauty and beast, channeling raw V8 power through its rear tires for impressive lap times.
Mustang GT.
Solid decision.
Loading.
Here is where you create your best possible racing experience by adjusting the difficulty and rule set. As your racing skills evolve, try raising the difficulty to earn even more credits to buy other cars.
Drive adder difficulty, 1 of 3, slider, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2. Rule set bonus, 2 of 3, value, sport rules, continue, 3 of 3, button. Continue, 3 of 3. Rule set sport rules, 2, drop, rule set bonus, sport rules, continue, continue, 2, 3, 2, continue, 3 of 3, confirm, back, 1 of, OK, continue, 3 of 3, button, loading. Grand Oak Raceway, Club Circuit. A button skip.
Practice is your time to learn the track layout and how your car handles. I've set a target lap time.
Settings, driving assists, 1 of 12, mirror, audio, 4 of 12, dynamic render quality, video, control, advanced, keyboard, language, extras, 12 of 12, team credits, 1 of, language, 11 of, keyboard, 10, advanced controller, video, dynamic render, audio, 4 of, gameplay and HUD, 3 of 12, instrumentation, lap time, position, score, and speed, map, car, raw, drift, quick action, track, name, rivals ghost, play, race of, route, pitting, pit, custom, bumper camera, hood drive, drift, data out IP at, data out packet format, data, camera, drift, speedometer, audio, voice, other, microphone, 18 of 18, value selector, dynamic render quality, video calibrate, controller, advanced control, keyboard, language, extras, 12 of 12, team credits, 1 of 4, button. Here you can view the Forza Motorsport team credits, view your game achievements, make a suggestion, or report a bug. Left bumper previous group, right bumper next group, B button close, A button select. Keyboard, dynamic, audio, game, driving, accessibility, 2 of 12, visual, UI increased contrast, 1 of 74, word, subtitles, screen narrator, gameplay and HUD, accessible.
Practice is a critical part of any race event, where you hone your skills with your latest build on the track you'll be racing. As you practice, you earn credits, and we'll be tracking your lap times to see how you match up against the competition before the race.
test laps complete. Great work. Feel free to end practice at any time or continue running hot laps until the session times out. penalty is 2.2 seconds. Time penalty is 2.2 seconds. One more. Finish strong.
Well done. Points earned after every race will determine our overall series standings. Ending the series at the top of the leaderboard means that trophy is out. We're ready to head out for our next event. Between each event, you'll have the opportunity to upgrade your car. Use the valuable car points you've earned for new performance parts. Leveling up your car earns you car points, or CP for short. Using your CP gets you the best performance upgrades to install. Try to experiment with different parts. If a part doesn't get you the results you were looking for, remove it. Then use the refunded CP for something else. No two cars are the same. Each car has its own unique set of parts. Installing parts will change the car's performance, and the PI number will be recalculated to reflect that change. A car's PI is determined by its level of performance. The faster the car, the higher the PI number. Car class corresponds to a specified PI range. Each event will have a car class and PI limit that we will need to stay under in order to compete. As we build, be sure to keep an eye on the balance between power and handling. Over-investing in any one area can hurt our competitiveness. Experiment to find a build that's right for you. Quick Upgrade will install parts for you and build a car with a balanced performance. This is a summary of how your car's performance will change when we install the parts for you. All right, now that we have some new parts installed, let's head out for our next event. That build looks good. Let's head to Mugello. Changing one driving assist at a time is the best way to understand how each affects car control. While you're running the required practice laps, push that new build to the limit to hit that target lap time. As you practice, you'll pass through select track segments that are key to fast lap times. Your time is tracked through key segments, and when you improve your time, you'll receive a car progression bonus.
Features key segments, like the one you just completed, that we can use to gauge your overall lap performance. Experiment with where to get on the brakes, when to accelerate, and find your perfect racing line to shave precious seconds off your lap time.